Welcome back. This time we're talking about The Infiltrator, starring Bryan Cranston as real-life Robert Mazur, a U.S. Customs agent who led an undercover sting to bring down Pablo Escobar's money laundering scheme back in the 80s. This film is directed by Furman, who gave us The Lincoln Lawyer as well as Runner Runner, and boasts a talented cast that in addition to Cranston also includes John Leguizamo, Diane Kruger, Jason Isaacs, and Benjamin Bratt. Now, The Infiltrator is based on a true story, and the script was adapted from Mazur's own book on these events, which recount this massive sting operation that targeted crooked banks as well as Pablo Escobar's drug cartel. And as part of this operation, Mazur assumes the role of Robert Masula, a crooked money launderer with ties to northern mobsters, and he slowly works his way into this operation, this drug cartel, beginning by laundering small sums of money like $20,000, $50,000, and as he gets deeper and deeper in his organization, he's now funneling hundreds of millions of dollars for the cartel, and using a number of international banks headquartered in South America, in the United States, as well as throughout Europe. Now, there have been some really good thrillers over the past couple of years involving the drug war. End of Watch, last year's Sicario, and in both of those films, in addition to the story they're trying to tell, they kind of had a larger message on the violence that results from the war on drugs. And while in this film you do see some of that collateral violence, it's much more focused on its story. And quite frankly, it's a very fascinating story, because it's definitely one of those cases in which it's stranger than fiction. Some of the things that happen during the course of this case, especially as it resolves in the end, is stuff that you just really couldn't make up and anyone would believe you. So while if you're looking for a larger message to be part of this film, you're not going to find it. What you will find, however, is an incredibly tense and engaging thriller that kept me interested from start to finish. This is a very good undercover thriller where every lie has to be just right. Everything that these characters do has to be on point every step of the way, or they're dead, and possibly their families as well. And Cranston nails it as this undercover cop, because you can see him at home and he's, an average guy. He cares for his wife, loves his children, and then he leaves to go to work and assumes this role where he's a bad guy. He's this money launderer that hobnobs with drug dealers and cartel gang leaders, and he is phenomenal in this movie. It's one of the few performances I've seen this year that I have to say that come Oscar time should get remembered. And really the rest of the cast is great as well. Leguizamo plays this kind of hothead agent that he's partnered with at the beginning of this movie, and they have to kind of figure out how to work well together. Diane Kruger plays another agent that gets brought in as his fiance and really starts playing a larger role, also adding the danger because now you have two people that are having to try to keep all these lies straight. And then you have Benjamin Bratt playing one of Pablo Escobar's lieutenants, and as Bob gets deeper and deeper into this role and this person he's playing, I mean, he starts befriending some of these people, and it's not like he's sympathizing for what they're doing, but he is spending a lot of time. He's spending time with their families, getting to know them, and there's a lot of these aspects to the undercover side of the story that resonates on an emotional level. So really, I found this as a fascinating, tense, nail-biting thriller that just kept me enthralled all the way through. And it's got great performances. The direction is really good. Furman has kind of been a little hit or miss with his movies. Runner Runner, not so good. Lincoln Lawyer, a lot better. But I like some of the stylistic decisions that he made in presenting this story. The pacing was solid. And overall, I thoroughly enjoyed this. This is one of the better serious movies I've seen this summer, and one I can highly recommend. So if you've seen this movie, let me know what you thought of it. And also, what's your favorite undercover thriller? As always, you can subscribe to my channel, check out some other reviews, and until next time, I'll see you at the movies.